Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we will think about the op-amp based summing amplifier circuit, integrator circuit and differentiator circuit. So we will start with the summing amplifier. Okay, this one is the summing amplifier. So how the summing amplifier will look? Okay, so I am making the schematic of the summing amplifier. This one is inverting in, non-inverting in, keeping the non-inverting terminal to ground and we are just putting three resistance. Okay, and we are saying this one is v1, v2, this is v1, v2 and v3, say r1, r2, r3 and there will be a feedback resistance, say v output rf. So this one is a summing amplifier circuit. Okay, to solve this circuit, to solve this simple circuit, one can think about this circuit as a inverting amplifier. This can be treated as the inverting amplifier. Okay, when we are just keeping v1 equals to the only voltage, keeping the other two v2 v3 grounded. Okay, grounded. So if we do this thing, it somehow looks like minus plus then inverting in, and this one is only one resistance, say r1, keeping this one rf and v out, and this one is v in. So if we solve, what we get, v out equals to minus rf by r1 into v in. Okay, how? Just by using the concept of virtual ground rf. Okay, just plus minus v output plus minus v in r. Okay, so this current and this current will be same, and this current, say I, is nothing but simply v in minus 0 by r, and this current is also same, so we can write it 0 minus v output by rf. So if we solve, we will get this. Okay, already. So if we know this concept, we can easily write the final output, because this will is nothing but simply we are using three inputs, so we have to use superposition principle. So if we use superposition principle, so first case, case 1, this will be the considered as a case 1. Okay, second one, when we are considering v2 equals to, simply say v in 1 or v in 2. Okay, so v1 and v3 will be ground, and third case, when v3 equals to v in, okay, and v1 v2 to be ground. The thing is that in this circuit, the other resistance, say r1, say this one is r2, so this will be grounded. Okay, and this one is 0. Okay, so there will be 0 current, so no need to worry about the r2 resistance. Similarly for r3, this one is grounded, so it behaves like simple inverting amplifier. Okay, so the first output will be, say v output 1. For the case 1 is nothing but simply minus rf by r1 into v1. Okay, clear for this case. Similarly, the second output, that is our V output 2, if we use the same concept as that of this one, we can write minus Rf by R2, okay, into V2, the second one. Okay. Now the third one, we can easily write as V output 3 equals to minus Rf by R3 into V3. Simple superposition principle I am using one by one. Okay, so this one for this case, okay, and middle one, the this one, okay, for this case. Okay, so this one is the final output. So the overall output we can write as V output, the over output V output 1 plus V output 2 plus V output 3. Simple superposition principle. So one can easily write the final expression as minus Rf by R1 V1 minus Rf by R2 V2 minus Rf by R3 V3, or simply we can write V output by taking minus Rf common. One can write V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 plus V3 by R3. So this one is the simple mathematical summing amplifier output. Okay, clear? So this one is the one way to find the summing amplifier. It may be this was a inverting summing amplifier. It may be non-inverting. So again we have to write for suppose for the non-inverting. Okay, inverting summing amplifier we have to write this, and you can make any open base circuitry by using superposition principle if more than one inputs are there. So this is all about the summing amplifier. Okay, now we have to go for the will go for the next integrator circuit. Integrator circuit. So again, every time we have to use the inverting amplifier concept. So again, I am making the op amp. Okay, and one capacitor is there. If capacitor is there, no need to worry. Okay, so this one is a simple integrator circuit. Okay, so again, what we have to do, make this as a R, this as a C. Just use the concept of this. Okay, R and C. So the corresponding impedance will be 1 by SC. And then what we have to think, we have to find this current I, and this current will be I, and this potential will be 0 volt. Okay, so one can write I equals to V in minus 0 by R, just like inverting amplifier, and this I can be written as 0 minus V output by 1 by SC. So it should be minus V output by SC. So these two kind will be same. One can write V in R equals to minus V out by SC. Our problem is almost solved. So V output as a function of S should be, we can write minus SC R, okay, minus minus V output by SC. Sorry, there is a small mistake. SC will be come in the numerator. Okay, minus V output SC. So V output equals to minus 1 by SCR into V in. So it may be the function of SC. Okay. So now by taking Laplace inverse, one can write, but the Laplace will be V output t equals to minus 1 by RC. This would be our V in t dt. So this one is the final expression. Okay, very simple, but we have to know the integration formula Laplace. I am just writing the formula 0 to t fu du. Okay, is nothing but simply fs by s. So that formula I am using. Simple Laplace of this one will be some integral formula, integral formula. So this is the integrator circuit. Okay, now we have to go for the next one. That is our differentiator circuit. Okay, in the differentiator circuit, it is very simple. Only you have to replace the minus plus. Okay, capacitor will be with input, and this should be our output. We are to R C V. So again, one can make the diagram like this. So just only you have to know about the inverting, then you can do anything. V output plus minus V in. This would be I. This would be I. Okay, so I am writing for this one. So this I will be V in minus 0 by SC. Sorry, 1 by SC. 1 by SC. So it will come V in SC. This one is just a capacitor impedance. Every time you have to write SC. This one is V in. This one is 0 volt. Okay, so the current will be always higher potential V in minus 0 by 1 by SC. Okay, so V in SC. Now this one, this current I 0 minus V out, simple resistance minus V out by R. So one can write, I am writing here V in SC equals to minus V output by R, or we can write V output equals to minus SC R by V in. Okay, it is in the S term. Okay, so now by taking the Laplace inverse, we can write V output T equals to what? Minus RC D V in T by dt. Okay, so this one is a simple differential amplifier circuit, but you have to know the formula. Okay, means what should be the Laplace inverse of f dash t. Okay, that I am using SFS minus f0. So there are so many formulas, so but you have to know this type of basic thing, so you can solve the other numerical or any other concept. So this is all about the differential optimum based summing amplifier circuit. And so optimum based summing amplifier circuit, now I am highlighting only the, okay, what we exactly did using superposition principle. We are taking one by one. Okay, so we had put 2, we had put 3. Okay, by keeping R1 R2 R3 one by one, by and using virtual curve concept. In integrator circuit, we have to capacitor as a feedback and resistance. So it is just like an inverting amplifier, but instead of RF resistance, there is a 1 by SC. So if we use the simple KVL, we are getting V output V relationship. So this output will be in time domain simply minus 1 by RC. Similarly, for the differential amplifier, we have to change the feedback one with a resistor, and input side we have to put the capacitor. So again, everything is same. We have to use the simple concept making all this thing. So this one is the formula, and this one is the final result. So it's all about the this amplifier. So okay, thank you for watching.